That's alright. Hello, everybody.
Yay.
We're talking like a party.
Yay.
Episode number 20, NMB podcast.
20's my lucky number. Sorry.
I'm Osaka Jo.
I'm DJ Soy Milk.
It's funny because I didn't even say anything, but I bet you could feel like the rage in my eyes. Like, "Grr."
Sorry.
And there isn't even anything to be angry about. So, let's begin. I put together this news in like the last hour. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Wow.
But let's do it. Oh, come on, you didn't even read it.
I read it.
So I'll probably introduce all the news because you probably don't know any of it. First of all, majorest of major news is the elections coming up.
Yay!
They finally announced the election. They announced the 40th single, which seems awfully quick because I thought Green Flash just came out.
Yeah, it came out like 2 weeks ago. Or three,
Yeah,
not
what
3
the heck?
weeks
They're
ago.
like, oh, dude, we gotta sweep that under the rug.
Yeah, but what's even weirder to me is that they're only doing 3 handshake dates.
Well, we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So as far as NMB is concerned, some people are pretty excited. Sayaka's pretty excited as soon as they announced it. She's like, she's on Google Plus, like, yo, dude, you're gonna wreck some fools.
Yes.
Not in those words, but
pretty much.
I'd like to imagine she said that.
If she spoke English, that's exactly what she would have said.
Yeah.
No worries.
So, one thing that's funny is Azusa applied.
Yeah. Oh,
so if you go on the website, you can see a list of who applied. And Azusa is there along with Yukiden and somebody else.
Nice.
What a
Good job,
combo.
girls.
Totally repping NMB.
I think Sayaka's... Oh, my bad.
What?
Well,
What?
I'm just thinking about Yuki and Sayaka. I think they're going to be like top 2 or top 3. They're both going to be pretty high.
I mean, there's already some drama. Sashi said she doesn't feel like participating,
Wow.
which is okay, I guess. I mean, yeah, because everyone shits on her all the time, right?
Right.
It's not like somebody I'm talking to shits on her all the time. But,
Not me, though.
Yeah, of course not, right?
No, definitely not me, though.
Liar.
Just want to make it clear. It's not me, though.
Okay, so that's Sashi, but the big news was that, what's her name? Matsui Rena?
Wow. Yeah, Matsui Rena is out.
She's out. She's like, yo, dude, that's cool and all, but I want to be respected for my skills.
Yeah.
Which might backfire.
I hope it doesn't. I mean, she is probably going to graduate within the next 2 years.
Turn off these line notifications.
Oh,
Whatever.
I'm sorry. Which is scary for SKE fans, but obviously that does not apply to us.
Does not apply to me.
Sorry.
Betrayer.
Sorry.
Traitor.
Guys, we played board games, and I was the traitor in the board game too. It's like, when will this cycle end? Why am I always the
being a traitor?
Why?
Also interesting to note about Sayaka is that we'll get to it later, but there is a stage for, I think, people who bought like feather razors or something, and if you applied, you get into a special stage.
Wow.
And like the CEO or something like saw Sayaka and was like, yo, dude, I want to support you. If I could, I would sponsor you to be #1 this year.
Wow.
So feathers like Gillette, I guess.
Oh, wow. That's
so
huge.
if you need like razors in Japan, Feather is like a pretty good brand. Not that I want to talk too much about razors. I heard if you buy like the individual razor blades, if you have a safety razor, they're like super sharp. I never bought one. Or I use like some, I think they're German, but who cares, right?
Who cares, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Sayaka's going to go really, really high this year. At least top 3.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hopefully.
I want to see #1.
I hope
I
it's
don't know if
Sayaka.
it's possible. I don't know if it's possible.
I know. She would have to double the votes she got last year, but
Which is doable.
I think it's doable too. Like if she actually like straight out asks her fans like, please vote for me, people totally will.
Well, I mean, she had a really big year already. She had sold out. She's like the #1 handshake seller for the entire group.
Yeah. Consistently. It's not just like once or twice. So
It's actually pretty weird.
I mean, I don't think it's that weird. She's pretty awesome.
Well, I mean, like, you look at the list, and it's like, first round, and like, first of all, nobody sold out. Second of all, like, the only person that did sell out slots is like Sayaka at like 23 of 25 or something.
Yeah.
You're just like, alright, dude. That's great. So,
Speaking of handshakes, right?
no.
Yeah.
No, wait.
God.
We're still in the election.
This is part of the election, though.
No, I want to... Alright. I just wanted to say that I am firmly in the camp for the election for Kato Yuka.
What?
Yes.
What?
I read her blog. I really liked her blog, so I'm like, dude, I'm gonna buy some votes. Probably just like 5.
What did
Probably
she
just
say?
the votes too. Well, if you read our Tumblr, maybe you would
God!
think.
Just kidding. I totally know what you said.
What did she say?
She's going to be running this year.
Liar. So next news.
What? That's true though.
Next news is I'll get to that later. Next news is for the 40th single. Like you said, there's only 3 events.
3 handshake events, and they're all
3.
back. They're consecutive dates. It's August 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Well, first of all, maybe they have something going on. Like, remember last year they had the summer festival?
Yeah, that would be really cool if that's what it ended up to be. But I don't think so because they're selling it as slots. Like just they're selling it the normal way.
Now here's the twisted thing, is that they're giving all the members 6 slots. Now, if you haven't been to a handshake event, pretty much only the popular members get 6 slots.
Yeah, well, not even. It's usually 5 slots a day, right? 5 or 6, sometimes 5.
I guess it depends on which one. But yeah, so like of course, like the less popular members, of course, would get like 1 or 2 slots in the day. When one slot is like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Yeah, because they don't have enough room to have everybody out at the same time, so they kind of do it in batches. But in this case, they must be renting somewhere huge. I think it's at the Messy place, Messe.
Makuhari Messe?
Yeah, that's the one.
In Chiba?
Yeah.
So, if you imagine, like, if you're not a very popular girl, and like you only have half your line, like on 1 slot, and then they're saying, hey, you're gonna be there for 6 slots, man, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, that's a lot of standing around doing nothing. And
yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but I remember somebody said it. Like, I feel really guilty for the staff people who just have to sit there to supervise.
That was Yumin.
That was Yumi, yeah.
Because no one came to her thing when I think Second Gen was announced, and no one came to her thing.
And it's just like, I feel it. Like, I would feel really guilty too, because 6 slots is, like, 6 hours? No, it's longer than that. 9 hours.
Yeah, so you're basically going to be there the whole day just standing around doing nothing. And that's just terrible. Like, why would you do that to somebody? I was aware of this because I read Matome, and then Anchi posts about it, and somebody's like, hey, did you know they're going to have, like, 6 slots for everybody? And she's like, oh, dude, that's the worst. Like, no one's going to come. I'm going to cry. And I'm like, God damn it, what's your problem, AKB?
It's just, I mean, it's cruel. And, like, some of the girls are only, 12 years old? Having a 12-year-old sit in a chair for 9 hours straight is just not okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they get a lunch break. But, I mean, still, I don't know. It makes me sad. I'm sure there are a lot of people who are very happy about it.
I hope there's something going on, because...
they get to do something.
Yeah, because that's just messed up.
Because when I was there, they, whoever it was that had the microphone was walking around to all the booths of girls who didn't have any lines. And then the girl would speak into the microphone and be like, hey, come over to my line, kind of thing. Because they're the people who have the free tickets where you can use it for any member you want that day.
I mean, maybe they're trying something new because they couldn't sell out, or they barely got 1 million for Green Flash. I mean,
this
I know
is the election. Like, that shouldn't be a concern.
Yeah.
Unless I forgot to check, are they not selling voting tickets with the theater edition anymore?
I don't know. That sounds
that sounds like a really bad marketing idea. But
I mean, it just sounds like you're choking the fans of their money.
Yeah.
Where's the love?
Seriously.
I'm all mad.
Anyway,
so
that's the AKB side of things.
Yesterday, I placed my order for the single "Don't Look Back," which comes out in a week.
Yay! I have 19 copies. You were welcome to have one.
Well, I wanted the limited edition just because it comes with 4th anniversary. I don't think I got the regular editions because I don't really care.
Aw.
But I get all the days of the 4th anniversary, which means I finally get my my B2 Oshi. Yes!
Even though it's already out there somewhere.
Which translated from Estonian means "bye Oshi."
What? What? It's good to know.
Okay. And I heard that the single was actually leaked somewhere on the internet today. Oh, I think maybe it's even available on US iTunes. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe it's both. I don't know. But apparently you can get it now.
Nice.
So if maybe I'll get it now. I don't know. I actually like the song. I haven't heard... Well, I heard the... what is it? I like the TMN song. whatever it was called. That one. Yeah. I heard clips of Nitsuki Senpai.
Oh, I want to hear that.
That's pretty decent. I thought. I'm mad. I'm still kind of upset that there's no PV or no video. I'm not that upset. I'm actually upset because I lost the Tekken a lot before this. But
yeah, we didn't talk about our lives like we usually do.
Yeah, no one cares.
No, everybody cares.
No, only me and you care about each other's lives.
Oh, how's your... Oh, I know how your life is going. Guys, we talk all the time now.
She doesn't leave me alone.
No, it's true though. Like, because we... What? Never mind. That's awkward if I talk about it. Anyway.
Yeah. Another big announcement lately. Nana's getting a slot on Viking. She's going to be a regular after she graduates, along with Black Mayonnaise. To any Black Mayonnaise fans who you may remember from that show where they did the auditions of NMB that I don't remember the name of.
Oh, shoot. I remember seeing the pictures.
Starhime.
Yeah!
They also did that one gambling show, I think.
Oh.
They did like some cheap game show with NMB as well.
Yeah, what was that thing called? Black Million? No, it wasn't Black Million.
Yeah.
It was Black Million?
Black Millionaire? Million something? I
Black
don't know.
Million, I think. Anyway.
I guess it's kind of big news. I don't know. I know Sayaka's on Viking, but I never watch it. I just don't really care. Then again, like, I was supposed to watch this episode of Ame Talk, which has Street Fighter, and I never got around to it. I feel really bad.
Man, I feel like anybody listening would be pissed off because we're just like, I don't know. I don't really care.
Well, the thing is that Viking is like a regular variety show, right?
Yeah.
And at least for me, like, I care more about, like, the more local... I want to say ghetto. Ghetto's not the right word. The more,
low-key?
I don't know. Stuff that feels closer to home. Like,
yeah.
You know... Cheap?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, because I remember watching,
Rustic?
No, like, well, that too, but, like, all the series that they're in, like, Shu's Let's Walk Around and Be Happy show, where she just, like, goes and eats with people.
Yeah.
Like, I like that. That's my kind of show. And Nattsu Ramen. Like, those are the kinds of things I like, where they go somewhere and they do something and they talk about it.
Yeah, like, for me, like, I'm shifting to theater stuff and YNN stuff more than I am with, like, the major shows. But, like, man, I ran out of time for, like, so many things, and I'm not going to have any time this weekend, so...
Oh, we have a fun weekend ahead of us!
Viking is... Oh, my God. I don't even know when I'm going to ever watch that.
Nah.
And then who knows, you might just waste your time watching Resident Evil.
Resident Evil?
Yeah. The reach on 24 Hours where they played Resident Evil, and it was terrible because they looked at a map for, like, 20 minutes. And then looked at walkthroughs. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Why didn't you have a plan for coming in?
Too high expectations.
I could have watched Ame Talk.
So sad.
So, with Nana getting a Viking slot, there's also big news. And since we're talking about the theater, they're reuniting old Team N.
Yes!
Plus Nana, March 30th for a stage.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Doing N3.
I'm just so excited. So all the original performers of Team N's stage, well, I mean, except for the ones that have graduated since, will be back. And not Machun.
No, we're only talking about N3. So everybody except Machun will be there. Nobody graduated.
Oh, right. I'm stupid. Man, I'm
which is
so
cool.
Stupid. But anyway.
But, like, people are speculating where she's going to go. And I feel like they're going to bring back Machun. There's, like, no way they'll, like... I don't know, that's just so awkward. But then they'll have 17 members.
I think at least Machun will come for, like, some encore stuff. But otherwise, I'm not sure if she will.
The other question is, where's Nana gonna go? Because Machun was in Nandamo Naraya, so people are like,
And probably that one.
is she gonna go there? But that's, like, not her song, you know? She could do, like...
Well, you know what I'd want to see? I'd want to see
any of the other songs.
Oh, yeah. I'd want to see her do a Yumi no Dead Body duet with Sayaka. And then have Machun come back.
I would want to see...
Oh, that duet, man. Think of how well their voices go together.
Not for that song.
Their voices go well together for any song.
I was thinking, what is it? Konosekai?
Oh, that'd be good.
Nice. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where she's gonna go. Apparently that's in 5 days or 4 days, depending on where you are in this world.
Well, and when we publish this.
No, we're gonna publish it tomorrow, dude. I always publish stuff Thursday night, Friday morning.
So efficient. Nice job.
So people know when to get it, which, I don't know, whatever.
Whatever. Cool.
So, right now everybody's in Okinawa for the film festival. I don't know if there's gonna be some special announcement. I know they sent some of the Senbatsu members there. A lot of them.
Yeah.
So let's see what they're doing. It looks like they're probably gonna perform "Don't Look Back." I know they've been doing some. I think they're doing some stuff for Kawaii TV.
Oh, cool. That's good.
So.
You know what? One of our friends, I don't know if I should say his name out loud, but one of our friends was in Okinawa at the time, like a year or two ago for the Okinawa Film Festival, and he got to meet
Tom.
No, and then Tom. We always talk about Tom. And
freaking
then,
Tom.
Freaking Tom. And then but he was there, and there were some AKB members and some NMB members there, so he got to meet Sayane, he got to meet Yui-han, and there was like a not special, but it was like a private handshake event kind of thing for anybody who wanted to do it. And he said there was like no line because nobody's there that's an Idol fan. So he got to talk to them for like a minute and a half. It just sounds pretty awesome. So if you are in Okinawa for any reason, go.
I mean, it is a film festival. You can watch movies.
Yeah, no, I'd
cool.
totally go.
You can watch Aika's like 5-minute movie or something.
Yes, get it, girl. I'm so happy for her.
But we'll see what goes on. Hopefully they'll announce something today, tomorrow, whenever. I don't know.
Whenever.
Not everybody's in Okinawa for the film festival. There are a couple girls that aren't. For example, Fu-chan and Nagisa are not. Do you know why?
Young member concert, right?
That's the most unhype voice.
Sorry! Young member concert!
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah, but I'm not so hyped because, okay, so anyway.
I don't even know what the set list is. I didn't even look at it.
Oh,
I
was not hyped. So basically, AKB, or the 48 groups, are having a concert only for the young members. So pretty much anybody they deem next gen or has potential to stay in the group for a while. They formed a new subunit, but no NMB members are in it, so don't really care about that. And, I don't know, in general, like, the set list wasn't very exciting to me. Sakura centered like 3 songs, two or 3 songs. Yamarina had a solo. So it was nothing unexpected. I think, like, I'm pretty sure Fu-chan was in like a good unit. Like one of the centers or something like that. But I don't know. It was like mostly the Sakura, Harupi, Yamarina show. Plus like, you know, the young AKB girls. And it's strange to me because I think out of all like, you know, the rising stars, whatever the term they use, I think NMB's young girls are the most talented. I don't know if I don't want to sound biased or anything, but when I think about like Harupi and Sakura and Yamarina, like they're all super popular, but I feel like Miru and Fu-chan and Shu are just so talented. They got so much going for them.
I would like to sound biased, but unfortunately I don't know anything about the other girls, so.
Well, like the other girls are just, you know, they're really good with the fans. So.
I think Harupi looks really pretty lately. I don't even know who she is. And people are like, oh, she talks to the lisp. I'm like, dude, I've never heard her talk.
She does have a lisp. People were like all up in arms because they're like, oh, did she get plastic surgery? Did she not? And like same with Sakura. But nobody knows.
Still remember when she was in that one song, like a B-side, where like the JKT member was there, Melody.
Yeah, New Ship. I love that one. Melody's great.
I don't really like it, but
I just really like
it. That's where I saw Harupi.
He's a cutie.
Okay.
Okay.
Since the single's coming out next week, we got a blitz of some SKE NMB stuff. They already aired half of the Ariyoshi radio. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. I saw it. It was hilarious. But
such an unhyped hilarious. It was hilarious, yeah.
Well, because I was thinking about like some of the stuff, like you know, because on Twitter sometimes I'll post like random like translations of what they said on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were talking, one of the SKA girl, I think it was Tani, was talking about, no, it wasn't her. She did the most, no, maybe it was her, but somebody was talking about how, like, they speak to their parents, and, I think, Suda Akari was talking about how, like, her, I think it was either her, like, I think it was her uncle, like, wanted to, like, buy, like, this Grab Your magazine, because, like, Suda Akari was in it.
Yeah. That would be it.
And then, like, her aunt found it and didn't know that Suda Akari was on it, and she's like, "What the hell is this? Like, you should return this. Like, I don't understand why you're buying this crap." And he actually returned it. But the one I remember subbing was like, you know, they're talking about everybody's like parents, like, "Oh, how do your parents feel about this?" Blah blah blah, and they go to like Kojima Haruna, who has a photo book coming out.
Oh my god.
If you've seen the back cover,
It's literally a back cover.
Well, her back's not covered with very much.
Yeah. It's clever.
They're like, so Kojima Haruno was like, yeah, like my parents, my grandparents are pretty happy that like, I'm in photo books and stuff. And so Ariyoshi like grabs the photo book and is like, hey, so you're like, if you show them this butt photo, like, you think they'll be happy? And she's like, nah, not really.
Jeez.
So, what else was there? Miru smelled socks.
Yay!
Delicious. She said, like, when she smells socks, like, she can feel the effort that they put in, which I think
what?
is
So, she's so funny.
So Mi-chan, like, took off her sock and Miru smelled it. And they're like, oh, can you smell her effort? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is disgusting. Ugh.
Wow.
What else? I forgot what Nana talked about, but she lost, because freaking Nana.
She's Nana.
And then Sayaka talked about her photo book. I think there's a picture where, like, she looks like she's naked, and everyone's like, oh my god, are you really naked? And she's like, no, don't worry, I was wearing something. Everyone's like, oh, what a relief.
What?
You know the right answer.
So she's good.
So Ariyoshi, there's, again, the first half of the radio program aired this week. I think the second half's going to air next week. Also next week, AKBINGO's having Mucho Booty Dodgeball with SKE versus NMB. So that should be
that
cool to
sounds
watch.
Good.
I think if we did talk about this last week, I think we said Konomin's going to be on. But I don't know. She doesn't look like she's on the team like that plays dodgeball. Maybe they're going to make her the ref or something, which kind of sucks. I mean, they brought all these members to perform Don't Look Back this week. And I want to see them actually do stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. Because, historically with AKBINGO, the referee for dodgeball is like the prime role. It's the most hyped. Because the referee has to be able to do like a variety thing. Whenever somebody like complains like, oh, I wasn't really out, whoever the ref is has to come up with something clever, like a clever way to say you're out. And so like some of the funnier ones, like Iwata Karen had some really good ones. They just do like random gags and stuff to say you're out. So I'm expecting.
I thought they were always bad.
Well, I mean, sometimes, but I don't know. I've always liked Karen's. Anyway, I think it's a good one for Konomin. She'd be hilarious in an actual
if she gets
dodgeball.
it, maybe they're in another episode later. I don't know.
I totally want to see her play dodgeball, though. Can you imagine?
Oh man, it'd be great. They put Ridika in, who we've recently discovered was a badminton captain in middle school.
She's such a colorful person.
They put Yuki on the NMB team.
Oh my god!
Surprise there.
Oh my god!
For the Don't Look Back performance, like
wow.
They put like little name tags next to everybody, and the first person they go to is Yuki, and I'm like, come on, man.
Jeez.
She's not even the center.
Well, it is AKB's show.
I don't care.
Well.
It's the center, right? You go to the center first. The center's the person everyone wants to know. She's not even top 3 in that.
Wow, you are so bitter! No, I feel it too.
People think I don't like her. Like, I do like her when she's with the group. But when she gets most of the attention, it's like, hey, something's off here. You know?
I know.
I did sub that Kenin MC, which I think is brilliant, so.
That was really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
We talked about the Feather Chief, the Feather CEO or whatever, endorsing Sayaka.
Yeah.
And how they had a special stage. And that stage is not on DMM and won't be, so.
Boo.
What the hell, man?
It's okay.
The reason why I wanted to see it is because Jo was talking about in her blog, which I translated, how it was like her first ever stage with Sayaka, and she's like, oh my god, I'm never gonna forget it, and like, oh, she always says the right things, blah blah blah, and she's like so fangirly, it was disgusting.
It's not disgusting, it's beautiful.
It's disgusting.
A young girl's love is pure and beautiful.
You're disgusting.
What?
So, unfortunately, we won't be able to see the stage. Actually, I was actually interested to see like Jo performing with Sayaka or what their MCs would be like. I think it'd be really cool.
Well, I'm sure we'll get to see it eventually. They're on the same team now.
No, we won't. Well, I mean, we'll see them eventually, but
Yeah.
we won't see this stage. Like,
Correct.
what if something cool happened? I don't know.
It'll be okay.
Man. Also, concerning sponsorships, I don't know if you guys remember Bijoude
Yes.
with the necklaces or something.
Yes.
They had like an event where they handed it out to people at the theater, I think.
The
I
actual
don't really
necklaces
read.
the girls wore?
No, like if you bought one, they'd like give it to you and say something. And so they all dressed up. They're all dolled up to look like those, all adult-like. So, I don't know what happened. I just know they handed out necklaces and they look really pretty.
Aww.
They look very mature.
Mature. That adult's cute.
Yeah. Man, Miru looks like she's getting older.
Well, she is getting older.
That's why she looks like it.
Wow. Good observation.
Revelations on Takoyaki Party.
Oh, man.
I'll just leave
Stay
it at
tuned for more exciting revelations.
that. I mean, speaking of getting older, like, have you seen that gravure? She got the V bottom going on. Like, yo,
Wow.
dude, you're not even 18 yet. Just hold on.
They're upgrading her.
Or downgrading her. Or
I don't
downgrading her clothing.
Yeah, but upgrading her in the fans' eyes.
Yeah.
Good for her?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I'm not gonna make snide comments about Miru's fan base.
No, we best not.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's kind of it. Oh, Konomin though. Shit,
Yeah.
she's just everywhere. I'm so stoked for her. Her solo talk session has concluded. So, you know, I'm pretty sure she's gonna get another one, but
Yeah,
we'll
we
find out.
don't have footage of her first one. Let's see if we get footage of her second one. As far as I know, we only had footage of Repo's first one on one of the albums that I didn't really watch. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible fan.
It's okay. More Konomin though. Oh, I'm so hyped on this Konomin train. She and Yamarina are gonna be reporters for AKB show during the spring concert that's coming up.
No, I think it already happened.
Oh,
right?
I mean, the spring concert. Jeez, I'm so sorry.
I don't know when they had like AKB had a solo spring concert, Tandoku Haru Konsato or whatever. I don't know. I just made that up.
I don't know. I thought that was like the conclusion of the young member concert. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm
It must have already happened because if it's going to be on the show, then they already did it.
Yeah, I'm mostly thinking because I just saw I just saw this on what's it called? On Google Plus because Kaneko posted it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll put it in the news, but I didn't really read what he wrote.
I see. Anyway.
Also, I don't know what the AKB Tandoku concert is. It was an NMB concert. I'll be right on top of it, but obviously I'm not. And obviously it's not, so. Okay, that's the major news. Let's get to the fluffy news. Or, like, stuff that happened to us.
mean
I don't know.
the fluffiest of the fluffiest news? Nattsu! Nattsu is a pure cinnamon bun. Ah, she's wonderful. Anyway, sorry, Nattsu had something big yesterday. She did a solo version of Soso no Shijin on piano and also sung to it and recorded it in an MP3 form, put it on her Google Plus, and now it's all over and it's beautiful. I'm so happy for her.
Yeah, she put it on Dropbox, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Let me click on it, and it's like, the Dropbox has too many downloads. This account was suspended. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh my god.
What'd you guys do? But, I listened to it. It's pretty good. Well, kind of good. The problem was, like, the recording equipment's not very good.
Do you mean angelic, perfect, the most beautiful thing your ears have ever heard? Those are the type of adjectives we should be using right now. Ah, so beautiful.
No, I mean it. The recording equipment wasn't that good. It sounds pretty bad.
No, it's beautiful.
The piano sounds good.
I love
but
it.
But, like,
anyway.
the mic, like, it sounds like it's really far, like, I don't know, to me, obviously, like, she recorded with, like, whatever she has at home, and it's not like a professional setting, you know, what can you do? Besides shower her with money and microphones.
Hey.
Well, you can't shower her with money.
I wonder if for her birthday fans are going to send her microphones. Like, please sing into this microphone.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not a microphone issue. Maybe she didn't know how to encode properly. And she used the 64 kilobits per second.
Maybe she used VLC player.
No one's gonna get that joke.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay, what else is new? If you watch AKB Shirabe, Jonish K was there. I think she was number 6.
On what ranking?
For the Oshiri ranking.
And who was number 1?
Mayu.
Oh, yeah, huh? JK.
Not JK. I said she was number 6.
Ha
I think she's number 6. I didn't really pay too much attention.
She's in there.
I was distracted by some of the imagery that they were showing. I remember somebody like asked me on Ask FM like, "Oh, you know, what is Sadadan saying about Yamamoto Sayaka here?" And she's like, "Yeah, like if like Sayaka's butt, like if you hit it with a bat, it seems like the bat would break." I'm like, "Well, that is very well spoken, ma'am."
I got the imagery with that one. Nice.
So,
good job.
So if you like people's butts, go check it out. Oh, we didn't mention Watanabe Miyuki was number 2. She's my favorite.
Yes.
That sounded really creepy.
No, she's also my favorite. Although Mayu is pretty good as well.
Well, I'm very clearly biased.
I think Mayu is more attractive, at least to me.
I think she's too thin.
She's really thin waist, like her midsection, but she has really wide hips. So I always felt like that was the ideal proportion, or not ideal proportion, but like it's a very attractive proportion. Anyway, she has a nice waist.
Not to me.
Oh, no,
I still, you know, I like Mayu. Well, I think she looks very pretty. But like, when we're talking about dumps, dude, we gotta go with Milky.
Mayu has such a pretty face.
If you took both of them to like the south, man, I think they would choose Milky. The South United States, which I don't know how many people actually are listening from the US.
Wow.
Okay, more Jonish K. She posted pictures when she was young. Did you see them?
No.
No. I think they were her from middle school when she was hanging out with her sister.
Oh, JK. JK's all over.
JK.
She also has muscles.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a lot of muscles on Twitter.
She's very fit.
Good for her.
She did a photo shoot with Uuka recently. I think for the yoga thing, and because I am on Team Uuka for the election, I approve. Oh man, Team Uuka so good.
Uuka so good. Not Team Aika? So sad.
I mean, like, I don't think Aika... I feel like Uka's contributed a lot, but because of her skills, like, in dancing, it's not as appreciated.
Oh.
Right? Like, I really like that she did the Kamonegis with Sayaka and Milky, the dance one that we saw for the concert earlier this year. I think that's really cool. And I don't think, like, she gets enough props, I guess, because... you know, she's not that good at talking, I suppose.
I mean, you could say the same for Aika when it comes to performance all around. Like, Aika's really good all around.
I mean, I like her performing, but I still think that, like... I don't know, I just feel that, like, Uuka... She should, like, I think she should be rewarded, and she just hasn't. Is my opinion. So I'm on Team Uuka for that reason.
Nice.
Aika, I think her year will come next year.
Oh, for sure. She's on the way.
Yeah.
I think
she's still got work to do.
Yeah, especially with talking. Not that I understand anything, but I can tell she's not that good at it.
Well, she's getting better.
Yeah. I think for Uuka, if old B2 had stayed together, Uuka would be a lot higher up than she is now. But... like,
I think about, like, how, like, her feint, I think, is still, like, the best unit I've ever seen. Or probably the best unit, in my opinion, of NMB. Concerning stages.
It's pretty good.
I don't want to say it's the best, never mind.
It's one of the best, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's up there. Maybe because I keep thinking of Konosekai, which I think is really good.
That is so good. Oh man, it's such a pretty song.
Because they actually sing it live. Every time. Even with different members.
Even with Rurina! Good job, Rurina.
No, I think about, like, how everybody really liked her feint, but then no one's gonna, like, oh, she hurt because of feint, you know? I feel that should be rewarded.
Aw.
So I'll probably buy 5 votes. Anyway, we were talking about her because she did a photo shoot with Uuka, and everybody likes how she looks lately, especially after that shoot we talked about last week.
Yeah, with Sayane promoting her.
I didn't know Sayane also approved of Hayashi Momoka.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you? Mocha is
wonderful. I didn't know because I don't read her Google Plus that often. When it comes to Google Plus, I check 4 of them. I check Jo, Anshu. Who else is there? Aika. Sometimes Uuka. Depends on what she writes about. Anyway. Talking about more fluff. Our friend ChibiChibz on Twitter sent JK a birthday tweet, which was last week, and JK favorited her tweet, and she was like super happy.
That's big news.
I mean, we probably should have put in major news instead of fluffy news.
Yeah, really. What were you thinking? We have more respect for you than that. We're sorry.
I think the funny thing is that when she tweeted it, she included like the picture when they did the rap thing on Manabu-kun. We call her Kate Chisel.
Kate Chisel.
Kate Chisel. So, I don't know. I mean, yay.
Yay! That's big. I would cry.
Yeah, that's really cool. I never got anybody to... I think a lot of people I know got replied to. Not me. No one likes me.
Aww. The 8 O's are really intimidating.
What 8 O's?
The 8 O's in your username?
I guess. No, my username... Oh, yeah, my username has 8. How did you know it has 8? It's supposed to have 9, but it actually has 8.
Because you told me that, because you hit the character maximum.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, stalker.
You just pay attention. That's what friends do.
Okay, what else is there? Oh, so I bought some comedy DVDs.
Yeah, oh my god.
I got the 8.6 second bazooka one, which is brilliant and fantastic. I think we should watch it, but I don't have a region-free DVD player except on my computer, which has problems reading stuff.
Oh.
But it is hilarious. I also got an event ticket, and I tried to give it to people, but nobody wanted it.
Why? They're so missing out.
Oh, man.
I would go in a
The
heartbeat.
DVD is really good. Like, I don't really know how to explain it.
What do they
There's
do
like
in the DVD?
There's like a club remix.
What the heck?
There's an acoustic version.
Oh my god.
They have like some of their other skits too, which they're pretty good. And it's just like a music video. The other comedy DVD I got was this DVD called CONTS, and CONTS had Eriko Jo or Jo Eriko in it. So I was like,
Whoa.
oh, dude, I want to watch this.
Was it good?
And I saw her like she performs like this song, and then afterwards they follow up with a skit. She's not in the skit, where this guy talks to Woda and they act really stupid. I think it's hilarious. I want to subtitle it. That'll probably be my next subtitling project because I want to sub things that no one cares about.
Oh.
Like MCs and stuff. It's funny because, oh man. They're like, because, you know, there's this guy, he's like, yo, dude, I want to join, like, the Woda group.
The Woda group?
Yeah, there's, like, 3 Woda, and they're like, he's like, yo, dude, can I join you guys? Like, I'm, like, totally new to this, and it looks like you're, like, having a lot of fun. And then they talk about, like, what they do, and, like, where they do the cheers in the song and stuff.
Nice.
So there's this one part where they're like, you know, they clap, they're like, oi, oi, right?
Right.
So they keep doing it, it's like, oh, and then they get like really mad, it's like, oi, hey, it's like, you want to scrap? Like, oh jeez.
What?
It's just really funny. If you like Jo, I wouldn't recommend getting it just for Jo because she only has that one song. It's like a 2-minute performance, and it sounds better than anything she does with NMB too, which I think is hilarious.
Well, it sounds cool.
So, I'll see if I can rip some of that footage and post it somewhere. She actually does look like pretty idly. Also, there was this one part, like in the extras, they're like interviewing the cast, or like they're having dinner and stuff. And then there's this one shot, like there's this one scene when they're in a restaurant, right? Like all the comedians are eating, they're like eating their meal together.
Okay.
And there's Jo like in the corner, like this 15-year-old girl, and like all these like super old comedian guys. Like, yeah, dude.
Oh, jeez.
She has a lot of, I'm gonna say balls, but not balls. I was gonna say konjo, but then that's Japanese. I don't know, whatever. And like she's like there, like all timid and tiny, and there's like all these guys like smoking and drinking, and like, man.
Oh my god.
And this is on your DVD. Okay. Translation news. Like I said, I translated Uuka's blog. I translated Jo's blog. Uuka's about the election. Jo's was about performing with Sayaka. I said I'd work on CONTS once we get that ripped. And I think we're gonna work on the Geinin 3 extras. Which I
Yay!
have not watched yet. I heard they cut out entire segments and even like a segment with where they had a guest. And they just cut it out because they had no time. Maybe because they wanted to promote that stupid movie all the time.
I like that movie. Do not disrespect it.
Yeah, but when I wanted to watch Geinin 3 and all they had was advertisements for the movie, that was infuriating. Like, come on, man, just give me more Geinin 3 stuff.
No, it was
Please.
a great movie. We need... Ah, it's so good.
God, I don't want to see Richan talk about popcorn anymore. So we'll probably work on that. I still need to watch it. And luckily, Blu-rays aren't region locked, so...
Yay.
Well, they are, but we're in the same region as Japan, so take that, somebody.
Somebody.
I also got my Blu-ray of Mean Girls today.
Yes! I'm so excited to watch Mean Girls.
We said we're gonna watch Mean Girls.
I did?
Okay. That's it for the show. Hope you enjoyed the news that I put together in an hour.
I enjoyed it.
I don't know how I put all that stuff together in an hour.
I learned a lot.
I also learned a lot.
I can't wait to watch Mean Girls.
We said we're watching Mean Girls. I don't know.
I said we're watching Mean Girls.
Well, how are we gonna play Tekken?
We can watch Mean Girls and play Tekken.
No, I only have one TV.
Well, we can switch?
No.
Oh. Mean Girls is priority, though.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Well, I mean, it's priority for you. I obviously have the movie on Blu-ray and can watch it whenever I want.
Ooh.
I could even watch it tonight, which I probably won't because it's already 11:20.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, so that's it for the show. Do you have any final words?
I got a haircut and I look adorable. I've told Joe that like 7 times. I sent him like all these pictures.
It's not like she has an ego or anything.
No, but it's so cute. I'm so happy with it. Ah, it's good.
I don't talk about how cool I am.
Well, maybe you should.
Maybe I'm not very cool.
No, you're pretty cool. Beef yourself up.
Yeah, when I played Tekken in between games, I would do pull-ups.
Nice! See, that's what cool people do.
And now my back hurts.
We're winners. Love us.
No. What else? Do I have anything to say? No.
No.
Next week is April 1st. Maybe we'll have some sort of surprise.
Stay tuned.
You know what? Like, I really hate the internet on April 1st because, like, it's so stupid. Like, there's so many bad jokes. Like, I just don't care. Can I just read my regular websites without having all this dumb stuff happen?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying because like sometimes actual news happens, but then you can't believe it. Like, what do I trust?
Or like, you know, you'll go to a website that like you're used to navigating because you want to find something, and they replace like key functions with like a joke, and you're just like, ugh. Can I just use the search box? Yeah. So I don't know. We'll probably do something cool.
We will. Stay tuned. It's gonna be the best episode of Talk About the Party.
If we do the regular episode, it'll still be pretty cool.
Yeah, because we're pretty cool.
No.
Well, I'm pretty cool.
I hate you. Why can't you be humble?
Oh. I mean, I guess I'm okay. I don't like that. I'm pretty cool. Anyway.
I don't like either of those. Anyway, we're done. So thanks you. Thanks you.
Thanks you. Thanks be to ye.
What did I say? Well, I remember I bought tea and I said something dumb. Oh, I said like thanks to you.
What the heck?
Anyway, so thank you for listening to episode number 20 of Takoyaki Party. I hope you learned a lot or that we were useful in some way to your life. And that's it.
So, have you ever been at a cashier and they're like, enjoy your meal, and then you say, you too?
No, I'm not.
I've said that like 7 times. I'm like, oh, enjoy your lunch break.
Actually, I think I did. I forget where I said you too. I'm like, oh, my bad.
I say that a lot.
And then she started laughing. I think it was a she. Maybe it was a he. I don't even remember. And I'm like, oh, dude, I didn't mean that, but... Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, though.
I say that kind of all the time. It just comes out.
To me, it's not embarrassing. I think it's funny. Anyway.
The worst when people are like, how are you? And you say good, and then you say, how are you? And they say good, and then you say it again. Like, you do it 3 times instead of just 2. Anyway, that's really all there is.
Stop yelling.
I'm sorry, I
told you to set the levels before.
I did.
And we can hear the clipping.
Oh, no. Oh, shoot, it did get crazy.
I told you. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Bye, bye.
I'm Osaka Jo.
I'm DJ Soy Milk.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.